Lainey and Gigi Explore New Lands by Olivia Olson. Lainey and Gigi Explore New Lands was created through Storybird.com and illustrated by The Caravan Artist. Lainey had just finished giving Gigi a bath. It was summertime, and both Lainey and Gigi were really bored. Lainey had already cleaned her room, finished all of her chores, and completed all of her summer reading. She needed something to do besides watch cartoons. Gigi suggested they go exploring. Exploring is something they used to do together every summer. Exploring, Lainey asked. Why, that sounds like a fun idea. I could make some scientific discoveries or explore new lands. They packed up a backpack filled with supplies, rolled up a knapsack, and gave their mom a kiss goodbye. "Be back before dark," hollered Lainey's mom. "I will," hollered Lainey back, and they were off. They were only gone 5 minutes before Lainey landed her first scientific find. Dragonflies! Lainey had not seen dragonflies near her home in a long time. Dragonflies were one of Lainey's favorite insects. She had to catch some. Lainey and Gigi then decided to play in their tree basket they created last summer. The tree basket allowed them to climb high in the tree so that they could see faraway lands. Gigi doesn't like it too much. She's scared of heights. Lainey decided that they would explore on foot. This way Gigi would have more fun. As they were walking, Lainey and Gigi came across a pile of food. "This is strange," said Gigi. "Why would someone leave a pile of food in the middle of the woods?" Next to the food was a bow and arrow. "Who would leave a pile of food and a bow and arrow sitting in the middle of the woods?" asked Gigi. "I don't know, Gigi. Let's find out," said Lainey. As they looked around, they noticed an elf sleeping in the hollow of a tree. "The food and bow and arrow must belong to the elf," said Lainey. They didn't want to wake him, so they decided to walk past him quietly. Gigi and Lainey kept exploring. Then all of a sudden they heard, "Hey! You there! Stop where you are," said an ogre abruptly. "Is anything the matter?" asked Lainey. The ogre was puzzled at the fact that Gigi and Lainey were not afraid and didn't run away. "Well, yes," said the ogre. "I was coming home from the market earlier when I got sleepy and decided to take a nap. I woke up and all of the food I had purchased was gone. I looked everywhere for it, but I'm afraid it was stolen. My mother will be so mad at me if I come home empty-handed. Could you help me find it?" asked the ogre. "Of course," said Lainey. "We would love to help. In fact, we saw an elf sleeping earlier. He had a pile of food near him. Maybe he took it. Follow us. We'll take you to him." "Thanks," said the ogre. Lainey and Gigi took the ogre to where they saw the elf. They soon found the elf practicing his bow and arrow. "Excuse me," said the ogre. "I was bringing home some food from the market earlier. I took a nap, and when I woke up the food was gone. I have to find it. My mother would not be happy with me if she knew I lost it. Have you seen it?" "As a matter of fact, I have," said the elf. "But I think you walked the wrong way when you woke up, because when I found the food it was sitting very neatly, as if someone had just set it down. I didn't want to leave it, so I took a nap next to it to guard it until someone came back for it. Let me take you to it. I'm glad I bumped into you." "Really? Thank you," said the ogre in excitement. The elf, Lainey, Gigi, and the ogre all walked back to where the food was neatly set. "Oh my goodness," said the ogre. "I did leave it right there. I can't believe I didn't see it. Thank you so much, Lainey, Gigi, and the elf. My mother will be so pleased." The four all shook hands and went on their way. Lainey and Gigi made 2 new friends. "Oh, I think it's getting dark. We need to head back, Lainey," said Gigi. "I think you're right, Gigi. Let's head home," said Lainey. Lainey and Gigi headed back home for dinner, with 2 new friends that they had met exploring new lands in the safety of their backyard. They will have to explore more tomorrow. The end. You can find this story on Storybird.com. Keyword search Lainey and Gigi explore new lands. Stay tuned for new adventures of Lainey and Gigi.